Hey guys, I'm going to do this little dish for dinner. You bake it in the oven. I know some of you have probably made it several times. It's been a long time since I had made it. It's where you take like the little bite-sized potatoes, the red and golden potatoes, slice those up. You layer those with onions, peppers, mushrooms, whatever you really want, and some chicken broth, and you kind of bake that, and then you put some cheese on top of it if you like. That's what we like. So I was going to show you kind of what I've got going on here. I've started a little bit with it, and I've already got my hands washed and all that stuff, and it's my little kitchen. And if I don't do things that you all like, this is just works for us. So I'm going to show you here. Okay, so I've already got some of the little potatoes, chopped up, and I got them washed off and stuff. Like I said, it's the bite-sized potatoes. Then I'm gonna cook those in some chicken broth. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of stovetop boil them a little bit to kind of get them softened. I'm gonna put some garlic and herb butter in it, and I've got the kielbasa sausage and all that to go in it. Just gonna kind of do these little few things first. Okay, I've got that whole bag chopped up. That was a 24-ounce bag of those potatoes, so I've got that all chopped up. I'm going to put some garlic and herb butter and low sodium chicken broth. And I got some peppers here. I'm going to go ahead and put my peppers in. I think I'm going to boil this with the chicken broth stovetop. Your girl needs a new oven. This one's a 2004. That's how long we've had it. It's been a great oven, but it's not doing the best. The stovetop still does pretty good. So I'm going to kind of get a head start and soften these potatoes. I know generally you could probably just, put this all in the pan and be, done with it. But got to do it the little hard way. But your girl's going to be getting an oven soon. So that's going to be good. Also, baby girl is napping while this is going on. And mommy polished her cute little toe-toes while she was sleeping. She didn't even know it. Okay. I'm just going to show you here. I've got my potatoes and the garlic butter and the low sodium chicken broth just kind of boiling. Like I said, you normally don't have to do this. You can just put it all in the oven. This is just giving me a little bit of a jump start to make sure the potatoes are good and softened. And I'm going to add in my peppers and onions. I've got some orange, red, and yellow peppers and some onions. And I'm going to be adding some of the Kinder's, the buttery blend. Just measure with your heart. I just measure with my heart. I love seasonings. And then I'm going to use some of the Kinder's, the blend. I really love these seasonings. I'm going to use them, like I said, just measure with your heart. All over with that. And I'm even going to throw in some of the Kinder's, roasted chicken with garlic. All this is just so good with the flavors. I love Kinder's. So it's really, really good. See, I have all the peppers and onions and all that kind of in there with the potatoes. Just going to let that come to another boil and just kind of let that soften up. So I'm going to end up doing 2 packages of the Polish kielbasa sausages. My husband likes extra meat, so I'm going to do 2 of those. I'm chopping them up. Okay, I used both of those packages. I'm going to saute the sausage up a little bit because I like it a little crispy. Okay, I've got my sausage sauteing, and I use some more of this garlic and herb butter spread. Before I put my sausage in. I just love this stuff. If you can't tell, we love garlic in this family, and it doesn't bother us. You do you. Okay, I've got all my stuff strained over, and I put it in, and I'm going to kind of mix this all together. And I'm also going to take this chicken broth and kind of put some in so it can kind of bake in its goodness. Giving our sausage here a good mix. Again, this is fully cooked. I just like it kind of crispy. Its own personal preference, so I'm just going to kind of crisp it up a little bit before I add it. Okay, I've got the kielbasa a little crisped up and got it all mixed in. Put some of the juice all in there, and I'm going to cover this and bake it on 425 for about 20-25 minutes since I've done most of it stovetop, and the peppers and stuff are pretty much softened. Could cook a little less, a little more. Then when I get it out, I'm just going to top it all with cheese and let that just kind of melt, and that'll be dinner. I dashed a little of the Kinder's, the blend, all over top of it, just before I cover it up to put it in the oven. I think I'm only going to bake it about 15 minutes or so since I've done most of it stovetop, because my potatoes are already almost softened. I don't want them to be like mush. But when it comes out, I'm going to grate this seriously sharp cheddar, like all on the top of it, and then just put it in, kind of let it just enough to melt on the top. And just a little personal tip: when your stuff's baking in the oven, this is the perfect opportunity just to clean everything up. The counters, the dishes, because you know everything gets piled up. That way you can have it all done. Or it might just be the OCD in me. Plus, baby girl's still napping, so I have the chance to do it. And a little tip for cleanup, you know, where I browned the sausage. These things are amazing. My mother-in-law actually gave it to me. They feel kind of metal, like, you know, to scrub all this stuff out. I believe she got these from Temu. I think I can ask her for sure if you need to know. Okay, it was down to like 5 minutes left, and I'm going to go ahead and shred some cheese up on top. Okay, you girls shredded the whole thing of cheese up in there. In this house, we love cheese, we love garlic, we love onions, we love some good seasoning. Doesn't really help my lactose, but I deal with it. You do you, boo. Okay, so I put that back in the oven for 5 minutes after I put all the cheese on top, and I'm just going to let it bake. I didn't put it on broil, it's just still on 425. I just want the cheese to like melt. I really don't want it to be a crisp. But I'll do that, and then I'll kind of let you all see what it looks like. I wish you guys could smell my house. It smells amazing. So I did put it on broil just a little bit. I don't like it real crisp. I like it more melted cheese, but I'll show you the final look. There she is, all in her glory. And I've been taste testing, you know, along the way, and so I know it's all going to be delicious. So again, I had to do some things a little different than I normally would. You know, you do you. Hopefully I'll be getting a new oven soon and won't have to worry about doing some things stovetop, but you know, it just to make sure like the potatoes and stuff got done, you know. But generally you could put this probably 425 for about 40-45 minutes, maybe less than that. I just call it like kielbasa potato bake. I don't know what you all may call it. I don't know, but let me get a little side dish made. I'm going to do some like teriyaki kind of rice stuff, but don't really need it, just like it. And baby girl should be waking up soon, but I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.